Hello to my fellow Queen of Pentacles, to my fellow Virgos, and to any cross watchers. I am Brittany. This is one of my favorite tarot cards as well. And I am so excited to meet you. I really felt called to prayers. All right. I felt called to prayers. I feel like there are a lot of Virgos in the collective that are praying heavily. There are definitely some spiritual messages that are coming in regarding these prayers. I'm going to tap in with the prayers that Spirit is wanting to connect me to and the message that follows. So please be sure to stick around. Get on in, chill out, subscribe and share when you do, and let me know what resonates for you in the comment sections. All right, I definitely want to talk about this one. So without further ado, we are going to get into it. So I will be using my Angel Prayers deck from Kyle Gray, one of my favorite deck creators, authors. I have not used this deck, but maybe once since I've had it for the past 3 years from when I went to Canada. So really excited to get into this. So let's see what prayers we're connected with first. I feel like I'm connecting with a Virgo who could be sending up some prayers for your father at this time, your grandfather. All right. You could be praying for restored power, really asking Spirit to help you, co-create with you, make some things happen, give you the strength, give you the power. All right. This is the first prayer that I'm tapping into. All right. Spirit has received this prayer, this message, and we are going to get into the messages regarding this prayer. Spirit wants you to know that you know exactly what it is that you need to do. It may not be what you want to do, but you know what you need to do. Even if you have to reach out for help, I feel like Spirit is letting me know that your prayer is being answered by way of someone else here, especially if your prayer is kind of this, help me co-create, help me make some things happen. There could definitely be somebody coming into your life, but you have to be able to open up your mouth and be able to say, hey, I'm needing some assistance. Be real with one another. Be open and transparent with some people that could be coming towards you, because they could really be Spirit's way of answering this prayer. And also, if you are praying for your father, if you have been sending up prayers to your father, if your father is your spirit guide, I feel like there could be somebody's father who is wanting to let you know, I got you. All right. The times may be difficult. The direction may seem a little cloudy. You may not know, but you really do know exactly what you need to do next. Somebody here could even be praying for some sort of forgiveness. All right. The spirit of forgiveness for your father. And I feel like there's definitely going to be some of that coming in. There is going to be some of that coming in. Let's get into another prayer and the messages regarding that prayer. Somebody is praying for peace. There is a Virgo praying for peace, harmony. Yes, there could be a very heavy situation and you just want it to be better, right? Whether it's your life, whether it's some of your connections, your work environment, whatever it is, like you are praying for peace. I'm seeing a Virgo who's about to walk into work and praying for peace. All right, praying for some harmony. Maybe you have to go around some family members coming up and you praying in the car. All right. I'm seeing somebody that's been praying heavily for peace, and not even just in these capacities. Like I'm tapping into a Virgo who's praying for peace for your community, peace for the people around you, for your friends that might be going through a very difficult time. Like Spirit is absolutely receiving this prayer. Okay. This prayer and this message that you are sending up. So let's see what the message is regarding the prayer for peace and harmony. It starts with you. If you are praying for peace and harmony, Spirit is wanting to bring that in, but it starts with you. You cannot really control your surroundings. You have to be able to regulate yourself here. You need to know when to pause. You need to know when to back up. You need to know when to not have to be right, when to not allow your emotions to take the lead. All right. And I was telling you, it's something about work with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here could definitely be amongst a lot of extra energies in the workplace that just make it difficult. But you just have to know when to create boundaries with certain people that might be full of drama and mess, because you may not be able to create a workplace that is peaceful and harmonious, but you can create an inner world that is peaceful and harmonious. So Spirit is like, this prayer will be answered for you, but you are going to have to regulate yourself, okay? Allow yourself to pause and see things from a different perspective. Try to have a bit of understanding, right? And then you will start to see that this prayer is answered. Yeah. It's going to start with you. Let's tap into a couple more. I'm hearing Spirit, like, there's a prayer coming up from some Virgo that has a big speech, something to say, something to get off your chest. And I feel like somebody is wanting to, or you're praying for the ability to say the right thing, to say the right words, to be understood. You know, you could be thanking God. Like I'm hearing with this prayer, there's a bit of gratitude, right, for being able to speak your truth and speak your mind and be heard. Okay, this can also be in the workplace. This can be related to having to step up, maybe make a presentation, or, you know, speak in front of some people. You could be in management holding a meeting is what I'm getting, or you could be, again, doing some sort of presentation. This can even be in the community, or, you know, in the world, or just really having to speak your truth. You know, get out of the silence mode and really speak it. And you're needing a bit of confidence. So you're praying for confidence. You're praying for courage, right? Spirit has something for you too. Spirit is wanting to let someone know that has this prayer when it's regarding you having to speak and, you know, get your truth out, or, you know, really do public speaking, things like that, or just really be brave enough to say some things that need to be said. Spirit is like, people are not going to love it or accept it. But don't allow this to negatively impact how you see yourself. I feel like you are someone who is so prepared. You're so credible. You have integrity. You are worthy of speaking whatever this is. And we are humans. We have freedom of speech, at least in this country. And we have the ability to say what is on our minds, say what needs to be said. But you just have to realize that not everybody's going to like what you have to say. So know that Spirit is giving you this courage and giving you this ability and this opportunity, right, for you to do this. But do not be afraid of what people have to say, pushback, how people might not be accepting it, because you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. You are saying exactly what you need to be saying, and you can stand behind it. You can stand on it, right? I feel like you are somebody who, you are wise counsel. You are somebody that is credible and have a good reputation. You are able to speak from the place that you are going to speak from. I'm hearing get rid of the imposter syndrome, because that's attached to this prayer, right? If it is about, you know, I'm praying to speak well, to do well. I'm hearing somebody say, I'm praying that this reaches who it needs to. It's going to do that, but it's not going to be for everybody. So if you are speaking your truth, if you are walking in your calling, if you are doing what you need to do and people don't like it, not everybody is going to. Get this out of your mind here. I feel like there could be someone who is too caught up in thinking about this and praying about this. I feel like this is a hefty prayer because there could be a lot of anxiousness, right? A lot of the thoughts of, are they going to like it? Spirit is like, no, they're not. Some people are not. A lot of people are not going to digest it, but it's okay. Because there are some that will benefit from what you have to say. There are some that will be able to communicate back, or give you good feedback or whatever. Or it could be a learning experience for you. Somebody is heavily praying for some assistance in creating. There's a lot of this energy of needing Spirit's assistance. So a lot of prayers could be going up collectively regarding assistance from the Most High right now, along with some gratitude, but I'm picking up mostly like in this energy, assistance. But this is about expressing your creativity. Even kind of going back to that speaking energy, like there's definitely a lot of prayers when it comes to forms of expression, right? I am getting, though, this is somebody who is really wanting to do well or get into content creation on a social platform, building a social platform, building that type of community. Somebody that has a lot of passion for making or creating something, and you're wanting to maybe get into an Etsy shop, and it's like you're praying for this to be successful. You're praying for this to convey properly, to resonate with people, to grow, to be great. I'm hearing somebody praying for a miracle when it comes to this. Like, Lord, please allow me to make this work. Let me connect with other people. Let me be able to make this financially beneficial for me. Lord, I've seen what you've done for others. I'm hearing this. There's a message here for you too. If your prayer is centered around becoming more successful in a creator space, being able to, or, having the ability to convey your creative pursuits in a way that connects and resonates with people, you have to be authentic here. And I definitely feel like there could be something around art, because we do have the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. However, it does say in the upright, a love of art and beauty. You have the ability to make anything more beautiful. But what I'm getting here is there needs to be a bit of slowing down, a bit of being authentic, moving at your own pace, and accepting that. Spirit is letting me know, for somebody that is wanting to really take off in content creation, you've been really praying about this, or, you are using your hands to create and people might not be receiving it very well, and you want it to connect with more people, and you're praying over your creativity, that inner creation that you have, that creator that's in you. Spirit's like, you can't worry about what's happened for other people. I feel like this has been moving you in too many directions. There's too many tabs open. Spirit is like, lock in on the one thing that you are the most passionate about and do that authentically until whenever, as long as it takes. Don't allow yourself to keep consuming things around you, comparing yourself to other people, looking at, why has this happened for them and not for me? Why are they doing this same thing and mine isn't connecting? Spirit is like, it's going to connect with whom it's going to connect with, but it may not be that many people at first. But that one person's going to turn into 5 people. It's going to turn into 8 people. It's going to turn into 10 people. It's going to turn into, I feel like there's just a slow burn here. It's not going to move very rapidly. Okay, so the more prayers that you're sending up for it, Spirit is like, Allow yourself to be grateful. Change your prayers to more of gratitude for the ability to create, for the uniqueness, I don't know, the passion that's in you, the skill that's in you. Be grateful. This is how this is going to start to come in a little bit more. But again, it's not going to happen very fast, and it's not going to happen in the same way that it's happened for other people. Does not mean that it won't be successful, and it won't be big, and it won't be viral. Somebody here could even be really praying over some sort of invention, something to help, other people make things easier. But there's a little bit of hesitance because the space is too oversaturated. We don't want people to steal our idea. We don't want people to take credit for what we've done. We don't want to look like we're copying, but you're still watching. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, just trust that what you have is exactly what is needed. Make sure that you're also doing the research and the work to see, is this something that is needed? Right? Market analysis is a big part of business 101, especially if you are creating a product or you're creating something that is a big market. It's in a big market. Don't allow yourself, Spirit is definitely letting me know to let you know, don't allow yourself to get caught up in the competition aspect of your creative flow. Just let it flow. Because when you start to look at the competition, like, there's a healthy way to do that when it comes to market analysis, but there's another way to do that can be toxic, that can be unhealthy, and it leads to comparisons here. This prayer is almost kind of cloudy when it comes up to Spirit, because it's like you're wanting this, but you're too busy trying to conform and do what other people are doing because they seem successful, or you are comparing yourself and maybe even being a bit hard on yourself, right? No, Spirit is like, don't do this to yourself. So I'm going to end there with part 1. I really hope and trust that I will see some more of my fellow Virgos in part 2. And I'm sending you so much love and light. See you later.